Good morning, friends. Gourd, you're hurting hippie. Whatever time of day it is for you, I hope this finds you well. Welcome to Fibro Foot and Aging, a hippie's perspective. Something like that. I've been thinking about this for a while. It is about 9 o'clock at night. The sun's getting ready to set just over the horizon. And you're going to see some of it, but you're going to come with me. We're going to be talking about my medical conditions and how they might be shared by others and how I feel about them. This time for that administrative stuff. And if you've already subscribed, just skip ahead. But folks, if you haven't, subscribe, click the bell. Remember, YouTube isn't going to share my videos very much. It's kind of up to you. And I hate to put that on you, but I appreciate every share, every comment, every thumbs up. And link right there if you really want to help support. Look at the names of the patrons below. They support this channel in a financial way, and it's helpful and beautiful. She's teaching her dog to stay. That's absolutely beautiful. Anyways, so now that we've got all that administrative stuff out of the way, folks, what's this about Fibro Foot? Y'all know. Look at how beautiful that is. Y'all know that I have fibromyalgia. And I've been having some strong troubles with my feet. Somewhat, I shouldn't say how much, because how much is that of fibro? Somewhat caused by fibro, somewhat caused by footwear, somewhat caused by mistakes in my own way of handling my own pains. And that's why I want to share it, because if I learn something and I don't share it with all you all, shame on the hippie. Yeah, you might remember as the spring came along, my feet were getting pretty bad, and then I ended up with a Morton's neuroma. If you don't know what they are, they're rather painful and permanent unless you get an operation issue in the foot where a nerve gets inflamed and popped up between a couple of nerves, and it causes an awful lot of pain in the foot. When that happened to me, I realized it was because I was wearing some pretty crappy, cheap footwear. And that's where aging comes into it. I should know better. Pediatric footwear, proper insoles treat your feet well. But the thing is, and I love my parents to death, but one thing they did not share with me is what's aging, what's it going to be like, and what should I expect and what should I do. So I'm learning this as I go, and I'm sharing with you all because some of you may be experiencing it and some of you are a lot younger. And hey, a heads up, ain't too bad a thing. I'm watching as people are walking in different areas because I don't want to interrupt people's Saturday night. But my feet are also why I'm heading to the river. Sorry, I gotta get back onto fibro, because knowing what fibro really is helps you understand the foot troubles it brings. If you have pain and you have fibromyalgia, go across the street. There we go. If you have pain and you have fibro, your pain will be felt differently and amplified, because fibro is truly the brain's inability to fully comprehend the information it's given about your pain. So a pain in the foot can become an entire foot or both feet pain. A small pain in one spot can end up the whole foot hurts. And truly, a painful foot can end up expressing itself with a twitch in the arm. That's fibro. That's the brain I'm getting a pain signal. And it's odd, and it's broken, and it's trying to put it together, and it's trying to react to it. So, as I age, my feet get worse. As I make mistakes like wearing the wrong shoes, my feet get worse. As I cause myself more pain with the amplification of fibromyalgia, I get more pain. It's kind of an exponential battle unless you start to do a few things to get yourself in a more status quo. You know what I mean? I want to find the right place to walk because there's people everywhere. It's a beautiful, beautiful night. But I'm not finished yet, folks. Yeah, I'll go down this way. So, lately, I've been having extra foot pain, to the point that I was scared. I was a little worried about it. I know I also have degenerative disc disease. Because of DDD, I will get leg and foot difficulties as well. And then exacerbated by fibromyalgia. So wherever you can help your feet, you help your feet. Now you can see I hope you saw, I have really good shoes there. They were almost $300. But the hot weather came, this beautiful weather came. And I wanted to be barefoot. I wanted to do my walks in sandals, and so I did. And for the first little while, my feet felt good, just wide open and spread. But back to the title, aging. I'm old. Yeah, it wasn't the smartest, wasn't the best idea that I've had in a while. And I definitely think that between a flare-up of fibromyalgia, my Morton's neuroma from months ago, and then my couple of weeks of forgetting the lesson of good footwear and putting my sandals on, put all those together, and I ended up with leg and foot pain that was just too much for me to take. Isn't that wonderful? Absolutely beautiful, my friends. But let me get out of the wind. So I'm heading to the river. Just hang on. And there we are. Slightly more peaceful spot to finish this part of the talk. I think, as usual, I will find more to say, and I'll update you either later this evening or in the morning, or I'll talk to you with some beautiful, beautiful sunset. But what I want to say is, with all that in mind, here I am. This walk is usually just, I'm halfway. And look at what I'm doing. I'm sitting down. I'm taking more time. I'm accepting the fact that, yet here I am another year older. And I ain't going to get any better. So the only way that I can kind of stay the same while I degrade is to not stop my walks, but be more thoughtful about my ailments, be more thoughtful about my body parts as they age, and I try to keep them working. As me and my doctor said, these walks are crucial for my way of being. And one day, they may change to becoming a scooter ride. But I'm going to look after these feet and these two legs for as long as I can. And I'm going to be a little bit at peace in my mind with the idea that sometimes that pain may be excruciating, but I need not concern myself with worries about it, because one, fibro is making it much more painful than it truly is. So I can take a little bit of solace in that. And two, I'm aging. Just suck it up, buttercup, Gordy. Stick your chest out and take it like a man. You know, that's exactly what my dad would say if his mind were all together. So, that said, I'm off to the river, and I'm going to record a separate recording that you may see sometime in the next couple of days of me having a toke of Tikkun, a joint of Tikkun Olam, because I'm going to do a full review of Tikkun Olam that came from Med Relief through Hervé Cote. So, thank you for listening to me. And if there is more, I'll see you in a bit. Peace. Just a little reminder, folks. Take it easy on the stairs. Walk slow. Walk deliberate. Think of your hips as you move. I can walk honestly for hours and I don't tire. But I don't walk fast. It's beginning to look a lot like evening. Peace.
Someone told her it was cool. 1 foot out the door. She thinks she's got it all. Wrapped up in shiny little China. Innocence to be unique. She says I'll always be discreet. Pale skin now.